guys? Rob here. Welcome back to a brand new horror collection video. Thought I'd start these up again. I used to do these a lot when I started Movie Review Time back in the day. I've been on YouTube since 2008. A lot of you don't really know that. I started with a gaming channel. Then after that, like a year later, 2009, I did a movie channel called Movie Review Time. So I've been on YouTube for a long time. It's just you know, that was around the time, I think it was 2009, 2010, is when the copyright stuff started to really hit hard because I would always use footage, I would always use music, and of course that fell through because they would always strike down everything that I would do. So that's why I've been kind of on and off on YouTube, but I still have been here regardless. So anyway, yeah, I used to do horror collection videos where I would show you guys a series where I'd show you every single movie in that horror series, and show you each individual movie in my collection. So that's what I'm going to do today, and we are going to talk about the VHS movie collection here. The VHS films are basically horror anthology films. Basically, a bunch of short stories that have a wraparound story, which is the main story. And you have different writers, different directors that are involved. And it's just what I like about it. It's just really creative. Um, what they try to do with some of these stories, and that's what's cool about it too. It's like it's on VHS tapes. It's like when you watch these movies, they're found footage style, but they remind me of when I used to have a VHS camcorder. I'd put the VHS tape in the camcorder, and you get that like grainy, kind of like grainy quality to it. It just brings back so many memories. Because that's what I used to film on back in the day when I was younger. But yeah, this is awesome. Like these are great horror anthologies. My favorite is probably VHS too. But so yeah, there are four VHS movies in the series. The newest one being this one, VHS 94, which I really like. But we'll get to that. So let's start off here. We have VHS. I have it here on Blu-ray. I actually got this, I think, at Dollar Tree because I had it on DVD. And I remember when this first came out. See, we have a family video, um, or I should say had, because family videos are closed now. I remember hearing about VHS, and I could not wait for this to come out. And I remember going there the day it came out, and they had two copies. That's all they got, and both of them were sold out. I was like, what? And so I had to wait like 2 more days. And remember, I rented it and I was like, that's pretty cool. Now, not every story in this anthology, not every story is good. There are some that are just kind of like, some of them that they don't really explain too well. So you're just kind of like scratching your head. You're like, what the hell's going on here? Like, what are they trying to say? Like I like the first story with the vampire girl or siren, so as you say, and I like the fifth story with the haunted house. There's five stories that wrap around the main story where these punks go. They like break into this house because they need to get a certain VHS tape, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself like, how do you even know what VHS tape you're getting when they don't even tell you specifically what to get? The guy's like, "Oh, he's like, "Oh, we'll know when we see it." They go down the damn basement and there's like a stack of VHS tapes, no labels. They're just stacked up and he's like, "Get a crate, get a box and let's take them all." And I'm thinking to myself like, "Wow, that really narrows it down. You just said that we would know what one it's like what are you doing? They break in this house and this old man just sitting in the chair like this. He's dead. He's just sitting in the chair. There's a bunch of TVs and a VCR and some VHS tapes. And this guy just goes in there and he starts. They see the dead body and they're like, oh my God, he's dead. And then he just sits down and he puts VHS tapes in there and starts watching them. And so that brings us to like our point of view. Uh, we're basically like living um, the VHS tape playing as he's watching it. So it's like that's how we get to see it. So the main story is just kind of like whatever. I don't think it was done very well, but I do like some of the short stories. Very, very well done there. And of course, for here we have VHS 2, also known as SVHS. Now, this one is my favorite. And this one only has 4 short stories with a wraparound. Now, I think the wraparound story, which is the main one, is very interesting because you have these, what do you call them? The investigators, these private investigators go searching for this missing student. They find the apartment, they find the room where he was at, and there's nobody there, but there's I think there was like a laptop, and there's like VHS tapes as well. But he's like been doing stuff like on the laptop, um, but he's missing, and so they try to find clues to what happened. So the lady there starts to pop in this or starts to watch the tapes, and then come to find out that certain stories start to play out, and that's what you get to see here. Now, I actually like all the stories in this one. There's the camera eye, which is the first one, which I think is probably the weakest. There's the alien one, which is the fourth one. There's the cult one, which is probably my favorite, and then there's the zombie one. The I like to call the POV zombie, the point of view zombie, because um, the camera is on the zombie and you get to see how a zombie reacts and stuff from the first person, which I thought was very, very creative. It's from the directors of Your Next and the Blair Witch Project. So, really good directors here, really good stories, and that's why this one is my favorite. Then we move on to VHS Viral. Now, this one, I want to say the wraparound didn't make any damn sense. I didn't know what was going on because it's basically these police are chasing down this guy in an ice cream truck, and the teens flock to the streets with their video cameras, they're trying to make things go viral. I think that's what the message is here is that they're trying to make things. It's like how easy is it for something to go viral? I mean, hell, it's in the damn title. Um, Now this one, if I had to compare all the movies now, because there's 4 of them, I would say this one's the weakest. There's some cool there are some cool short stories like the dimension, the different portal dimension one where it's like everything's good in this dimension, but then when he like walks through the thing, like everything is like madness and hellish. That was cool. Then there's the skateboarder one, which I think is the last story. That one was really cool, where they fight like these skateboarders fight these ghoulish like creatures um, that come after them. That one was really awesome because there was a lot of like intense moments with these skateboarders. Yeah, I don't know. This one's just kind of forgettable, I would say. I mean, if you were going to compare the first two, this one is definitely forgettable. But, you know, it is part of the series, so it does count as it does have some cool moments. So then we get to the last one, the newest one, VHS 94. I love all the scenes of this, all the short stories. I mean, you had the cyborg one, which is probably one of my favorites. That thing, I can't believe how long that short story was, but it was really interesting. This lady gets turned into a cyborg, and there's really cool action scenes in this one. there's like the what they call like the rat man, like in the sewers, half man, half rat, which I thought was really cool. Um, there, like, there's this one where this lady has to like go in and like they're gonna have like a calling hours or a funeral, and like the coffin, the body in the coffin, um, comes alive. Like it starts to like make noises, and like there's a storm happening and stuff. Like it was really creepy. Um, this one was really good. It's 5 new tapes, one nightmare. Uh, yeah, very very good job. I remember seeing this for free online because I didn't know where it was streaming. It didn't. Um, it wasn't on demand or anything like that. So I was like, well, I'll either have to wait till it comes out. I mean, it was on Shutter. I think it is a Shutter original. It says up there, but I don't have Shutter. Um, but anyway, it is an RLJE film too, and that I have a ton of those RLJE films. But anyway, so that's the series. Four, all four of the VHS films here. I would like to get them all on Blu-ray, but honestly, it doesn't really matter if you have them on Blu-ray because the quality is found footage. So it's, I guess it doesn't, what's the difference? You're really not getting good quality with the way it was shot. It really doesn't make any sense to do it that way, but whatever. Each movie has some good special features, which I think is really cool to check out as well. So, yeah, that is my horror collection series here, the VHS films. So, what did you guys think of VHS 1, VHS 2, VHS Viral, and VHS 94? What did you guys think of these movies? Let me know in the comments. I will be reviewing these movies individually down the road, going over every single short story, going over the wraparound story, going over some of the character moments and kills and things like that. So definitely stay tuned for those reviews. I'm going to be doing more horror collection videos where I show you guys basically, like I said, all the movies within that series. So if the movie, if the series has like, 8 movies, I'm going to show you guys all 8 and stuff like that. So it's just kind of a fun thing that I like to do. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more different videos as well. This is Rob from Movie Review Time signing off, and I'll see you guys next time.